and welcome back to Sports the NEMO Way, the NFL playoff preview. Yes, it's NFL playoff time, everybody.
Woo!
A majority of us in this room have our fandom in the playoffs.
That's right.
Except for the fucking Colts.
And I will say all of us should have our teams in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Colts were right there. They were right there.
Yeah, we should have.
Yeah, that was.
But there's this thing going around Indianapolis where people get their Achilles injured, and yeah, we'll just leave it there. I want to go into a tangent for fucking 10 minutes about the Pacers, too.
Yeah, we may touch on that shortly, though, too. But anyway, we're just going to give you a little talk through the NFL playoffs, make some predictions. Jersey bet. Jersey bet. Jersey bet. Yep, I see it. That being said, let's go over some standings real quick before we go over matchups. The number one seed in the AFC is none other than the Denver Broncos. Everybody saw that coming, right?
No, not at all.
Exactly.
I thought they might make the playoffs, but I did not expect them to.
I should have gone back and listened to our season
I did.
preview episode. Oh, you did?
I did.
I'll say, did most of us pick Denver to make the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we all said we were going to make playoffs, but Dad actually had them winning their division.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
The rest of us couldn't get past the Chiefs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dad did have the Broncos winning their division.
Well, awesome.
So I'll try to remember who we all picked for everything.
And then, number 2 seed, the Patriots. And I know we didn't see that coming either.
No, we all had the Bills winning that division. It was a clean sweep around the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which was probably the safe pick.
I mean, that was,
really.
yeah.
The number 3 seed, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
We did not see that
Nope.
coming
Didn't see that coming.
Duval.
Well, not just that, but we all said the Texans would win that division, but also with a lesser record than what the Jaguars had.
Yeah.
We did not see the Jaguars. They went 13 games.
13-4.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, you want to hear a crazy stat? Duval, their new coach, after one season, is 5th all-time in Jacksonville wins.
Yep.
That's wild. I mean, that just tells you what kind of franchise they are.
Yeah.
Newer and never been good.
Yeah.
Newer, no sustained success. They've had some one-hit wonder years, but
Yeah, I mean, they had the Blake Bortles year where they went to the AFC
and then
Championship
with
game.
the Coughlin,
They had
Mark Brunell went to the
Mark
AFC
Brunell,
Championship
yeah.
game
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
they just couldn't beat the Titans.
Yeah.
All 3 losses that year came to the Titans.
Well, the number 4 seed is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I think we all were talking about the Ravens and the Bengals.
I think I picked the Bengals. Someone else I think picked the Bengals, and some other people picked the Ravens. None of us. I kind of remember Ray something said, "Old Rodgers ain't gonna get nothing done," which I mean they got lucky.
I mean, technically, he really didn't.
he had
I
a
mean,
pretty decent year.
It was decent.
He was mid.
He was better than what they've had,
He was super mid.
Yeah.
but he was better than what they had. He was able to actually get the
He's
ball.
the best quarterback they've had since like 3 years into the end of Roethlisberger's career.
Right.
Yes.
Well, the
I
Steelers
mean-
just benefited from Joe Burrow being hurt again and their usual terrible defense. And
The Browns. The mess the Browns are.
And the Ravens had injury issues as well.
Mm-hmm.
And
They just won enough games,
Yeah.
even though it still came down to the last game of the season.
And I didn't know that kicker or the Ravens were the rookie.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
rookie.
And
Yeah.
I'm like,
He'd only
man,
missed like what, 2 field goals all season?
oh, was it that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'd been really good until
Yeah.
that last field goal.
Yeah, and I'm like, what was it? Only like a 36er, if that.
44. He was
Oh,
a
the
44.
44.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they were
he
saying
pulled
saying
it.
it could have been a 36-yarder, but Harbaugh decided just to kneel it instead of running the ball because he still had a
yeah.
timeout with like 12 seconds left, and they decided to just be conservative.
Yeah.
But anyway, the 5 seed is the Houston Texans. So a team that most of us picked to make the playoffs, but just usually we thought they were going to win their division. And then the number 6 seed is the Bills, another team we all picked to make the playoffs, but we just all thought they would win their division. And finally, the 7 seed is the the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, you can say it. It's okay.
So, yes, I know I just said the AFC, and I didn't mention the Chiefs or the Ravens or the Bengals.
Right.
I know that's hard to believe, but it did happen.
It's wild just to look at.
It is. Very much.
Like, and I'm looking at the Patriots like it's Brady and Belichick, and it's not.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
but that's what I'm thinking in my head. But if you were it's just crazy to look at.
I'll be honest with you. I think the AFC is wide open. I don't want to get into matchups yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if like half these teams came out of the AFC.
Basically,
yeah.
everyone but the Steelers.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know that I would think the Steelers are going to come out of the AFC, but I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they won round one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'm not saying I just don't think Denver's just gonna walk their way
No,
in.
I think Denver could come out. I think the Patriots could come out.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest with you, Jacksonville's the hottest team in the AFC right now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to come out, but they've been playing the best.
Right. Trevor's finally playing like we thought he could play when he got drafted.
Well, I mean, in playoff, Josh Allen's a real thing.
I was going to say, and then you also have Josh Allen, the last great quarterback left in the AFC.
Which I think everyone's been saying there's all this pressure on him. I mean, I get it. There is a lot of pressure for him to win, but it just doesn't dictate his whole career if he doesn't win a Super Bowl this
I don't
year.
think there's any pressure on him.
This is
right
the
now.
worst team he's ever had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He has
The
the
team's
worst.
bad around him,
Yeah.
other than
Yes.
his running back.
It's a bunch of young, not very good guys or really old guys, and then it's him and James Cook.
Yep.
Right. Isn't that good tight end hurt?
Yeah, Kincaid's been hurt off and on all year.
Yeah.
And Dawson Knox is old.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And then,
Keon Coleman's just been a diva all year.
Bosa's just not the same player anymore.
No.
You know, I mean,
No.
he's
Ed Oliver's been hurt off and on all year.
I think Ed Oliver's out now, isn't he?
I think so. I feel like every other game I watch, he's out.
Yeah, he was having a good season at the very beginning of the season. He's just, like you said, he's been hurt.
Yeah. So, I mean, everyone's saying this is going to be such a failure. Josh Allen's like a fraud if he doesn't win a Super Bowl this year. I'm like, I just don't know if that's true.
I don't think
No.
he's definitely not a fraud.
No.
Like some people are going crazy. Like if he doesn't win this, he's like he shouldn't be. We have to bring him down at quarterback tier. I'm like,
No.
No.
That's
Like
bull crap. Now I will say this: like it's his best chance.
yeah,
Like,
no, I agree with everyone. with
Very
that.
He
wide
needs to
open
play
AFC.
well.
But it just sucks. His worst team is his best chance.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing. I was actually talking to Biggie about this today because he was throwing a temper tantrum about the coverage Lamar is getting, and
Oh no!
I was
Oh
like,
my
Biggie,
God.
Biggie, like he lays eggs in big moments. This is the first big moment that he didn't sabotage.
Yeah.
Like, and his kicker missed it. That sucks. It really does. But think about how different other quarterbacks would be if their kickers didn't miss field goals. Look at Jim Kelly's damn career.
Yeah.
Look at Jim Kelly's damn career if a kicker
Right.
just make field goals.
Yeah.
Talk about a multi-time Super Bowl champ.
Well, you go from you win that first Super Bowl off a game-winning kick, and who knows? Maybe you win 2, 3, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that momentum from winning one instead of losing it changes everything.
Yep.
And I remember what I was going to tell you earlier. I was watching. I'm still off from school, so I'm still able to watch sports talk shows in the morning. And so I was watching First Take,
Can't
and
stand first.
I watch it mostly just for
watch it more.
entertainment. But Mad Dog, he normally goes off on weird stuff, but he actually had a good point. He said everyone blames Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews. He says, "What about Lamar's 3 picks in the first half? All of his turnovers is no one talks about that." And I said, "Well, that's actually a good point."
That was a great point.
Because one, like you said, one else said, "Oh yeah, this year missed." He says Lamar's not the problem. Missed field goal. Andrews, Zay Flowers fumble, and then that's when Mad Dog said, "Well, what about all of Lamar's turnovers?"
Yeah.
No one wants to talk about that.
No, well, that's a whole different discussion.
Yeah.
Well, here's my thing. You can't point to a recent hit. Maybe there's one very early on in his career, but over the last 4 or 5 seasons when he's been losing to Mahomes, you can't look at a game and be like, "Oh, Josh Allen went out there and laid an egg." It doesn't exist. Those games don't exist.
No.
He just got beat.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a completely different thing when you go out and turn the ball over and cost your team. Or, hey, I put up 35 points, left the field with 13 seconds left and a lead, and lost.
Yeah.
That's two complete.
And then the rules,
yeah.
and the rules said I couldn't get the ball back again
Yeah.
Yeah.
when I'd scored on 4 straight drives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
Anyway, to the NFC, gentlemen. The number 1 seed, again, something I don't think any of us saw happening, is the Sea Chickens.
Yeah.
Alex
Yeah.
said it right.
That's right.
Hey, we all, in our first QB rankings episode, we had a lot to say about Sam Darnold, and he answered a lot of questions this year.
He's played well.
Well, we said he could either be this or it could go back to the other way.
Now, I'm going to say this. Sam Darnold had a very good year. He did not have a great or elite year.
It wasn't as good as last year, but it was still good.
He had a very good year, but he is not going out there and just slinging the ball over the place and beating teams. That's not what he's doing.
Mm.
But he is taking care of the ball for the most part, other than outside of a couple games where he just pooped himself. He's taking care of the ball. He's making their offense go, and their defense and run game are also big parts of it.
Yeah, they have like the second or third ranked defense in the league. So
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have to.
And number 2 in the NFC is Drew's Bears.
Which nobody's
Yeah,
seen
Bears.
coming except for Drew.
Well, I didn't see us
Throw that
being
out
the
there.
2 seed, but I did say I re-listened. I did say the Bears would win the North. I was correct.
Hey.
But I did not see us being the 2 seed. If you guys would have told me that, I'm like, no, guys, let's relax. But I am happy. Yeah.
The 3 seed being my Philadelphia Eagles,
Yep.
which I do believe most of us also seen that coming.
Ray picked the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Well,
big on Jaden Daniels early in
Yeah.
the season. He ranked Jaden Daniels really high. He was picked the Commanders. I actually think he picked the Commanders in our Super Bowl picks too.
I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah,
part.
I can't remember.
I can't remember that part, but he did pick. I know he did pick.
Yep.
The Commanders won the division. It's all right. Injuries and stuff happen. You
Yeah,
can't-
just going off momentum.
No,
last
yeah.
year.
And now no Cliff Kingsbury.
yeah. They said
Now
he's-
Daniels needs a new offensive coordinator
So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
after a down year. That's not always a good thing.
Right. Yeah.
And the 4 seed, another big surprise here, the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
most of us picked the Buccaneers.
I was gonna
I did
say.
pick the Falcons.
Mm.
But I mean,
Well, the Falcons played a role in the Panthers winning.
That's right.
they technically have the same record as Panthers. So
Well, that's
another-
going to be a husband versus wife matchup
That's
there. ain't
right.
it?
another losing record team makes the playoffs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Normally it is the NFC South showing us.
So how did the mathematics work out on that? Because didn't the Buccaneers beat the Panthers the last game?
Well, but
They did, yes.
Okay, so it was a 3-way tie, 8-9. The Panthers and the Buccaneers split. The Buccaneers and the Falcons split, but the Panthers swept the Falcons. So between the three of them, they had the best record within the division. So they win the tiebreaker. Yeah.
So the first tiebreaker is head to head,
Uh-huh.
and then the second tiebreaker is record in division.
So the Panthers had the better.
Yes, they beat the Falcons twice, and everyone else split.
Wow.
So they had the better record within their division.
They won one extra
Gotcha.
game.
But they needed week 18. They needed
The Falcons win.
the Falcons to beat the Saints.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. That's kind of weird.
And then you have at the 5 Uncle Doug's Rams,
That's right.
who I will say this, Uncle Doug. I don't know what I picked at the beginning of the season, but mid-season, I didn't think there was any way you were losing your division.
Yeah. I know.
You guys looked so good, and I feel like, and I'm not trying to pile on, but like I feel like the last 4 or 5 games, like you guys didn't look like yourselves anymore.
Yeah, well, when Devontae got hurt, that didn't help. And they've had 3 of the 5 starting linemen have been out, at least part of the time. And I love Sean McVay. I love my coach. But he gets too conservative when he gets a lead.
Ever since you guys clinched your playoff spot, he just kind of.
Yeah, once he clinched the playoff spot, he got conservative. And he needs to open it back up and go for it now.
Now I will say this though. Again, I don't want to get into matchups too much, but I don't think you guys have too much to worry about in your first round.
They beat us once this year, though.
Did they really?
In Carolina, yep.
In Carolina,
Yeah.
they beat us.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and you got to play there again, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, crapsicle.
That was one of, I think, what, Matthew threw a couple interceptions
That was his
that game?
a 2-pick game. It ended his streak that day.
He had like 2 games that he threw almost all his interceptions.
It was the Falcons and then this game.
Yeah, Falcons and the
I think he
Panthers.
threw like 5 interceptions in these 2 games, and the rest of the year he had 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
he had
the other like
8 for the
15
season,
games,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the other 15 games only had 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
And then the 6th seed is none other than the 49ers. So 3 teams coming out of Uncle Doug's division.
and, the 49ers are busted up.
Oh, they have
They
so
got
many injuries.
So many injuries.
Yeah.
And,
Their
I think-
receiving core, their whole defense.
yeah,
Like,
I've got a buddy at work that's a big
Is Fred
49er
Fred
fan.
Warner's supposed to come back though?
Oh, is
not
he?
this week, though.
He's not coming back this week.
They just
Okay.
signed. They just signed 2 linebackers off the street. They signed Michael Kendricks and Kazir White.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as Trent Williams is back, I think that's what really
Yeah, I don't
killed
know
him
if-
when Trent went down.
Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to be back or not.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I just knew during the whole Bears game they wouldn't stop talking about Fred Warner. I'm like, guys, he's not playing.
Right.
Let's talk about the guys on the field.
Well, my thought process is, I'll get to that later. And the 7th seed is none other than the Packers.
Boo.
So, again, another team that I think a lot of us picked to make the playoffs, but I think majority of us picked them to win their division.
Yeah. You, Ray, picked the Packers. I think Dad picked the Lions.
Oh,
And then Brock and I picked the Bears.
Was Wade not here for that episode?
I don't think so.
Wade hasn't been here in a long time, so it's hard telling what he.
I don't think he
picked and what
was.
hasn't.
All right, well, that is our seeding.
I'll say one thing about the NFC. I told Dad, I said the NFC is just kind of weird. We have one division that has all losing records.
Yeah.
Then you have one division that's all winning records. And then you have a division that has 3 teams with 12-plus wins.
Which
Yeah.
I don't think has ever happened before.
No.
I think that's the first time it's ever happened that 3 teams in one division won 12 games.
And then you have Alex's division.
Well,
One good team in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, they don't call it the NFC least for nothing.
It was just an interesting how all the divisions were all different. I don't know. I thought that was interesting looking
It
at
is
them.
kind of wild.
One winning, one losing, one winning besides the Cardinals, and then the Eagles and the rest.
Well, gents, the AFC, the Broncos have a first-round bye, being the 1 seed. So let's get started here. What are we all thinking about this Steelers-Texans matchup?
As much as I hate to say it, I think the Steelers could sneak past the Texans.
Oh, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's possible.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's. I think it'll be a close game, but I'm going with the Texan defense. I mean, Steelers got a good defense, but that Texan defense is tough.
The Texas defense is phenomenal. It really is.
And they've shut down better offenses than what the Steelers can give them.
Yeah, I think they can
Like
put
that.
pressure on Rodgers.
He ain't going anywhere anymore.
No, he doesn't move around well at all. I will say this, though. DK is coming back.
Oh, boy.
So their offense ought to look better than it has the last few weeks with him being suspended. So I'm happy about that. Or if you're a Steelers fan, you should be happy about
Yeah.
that.
If they want to win, they've got to be able to at least run the ball a little bit on the Texans front.
Yeah.
Like they've got to.
I will say there is part of me that kind of wants to pick the Steelers to beat the Texans, but I'm not.
No, don't ever do that. I'm not doing that. I said there's a chance. I'm not saying I'm picking the Steelers.
It is a home game for Pittsburgh.
I can't
though. will
stand
say
it.
that.
Yeah.
It
I
is.
can't stand the Steelers. I hate the fucking Steelers. The Steelers can kiss my white ass.
But Wrath,
When they were playing the Ravens, I was almost jumping up and down until they fucking missed a kick. Fucking pissed.
Ray, does this just go back to Slash?
Yeah, I
Yes, it
fucking
does.
hate that. I hated
it
that
does.
game. Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Well,
picking Texans.
I agree with you, Ray. I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah.
I'm picking the
I'm picking the Texans, but I do think it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
I think it'll be like a 21-17, 21-24.
It's going to be a defensive battle.
Yeah.
And whoever has the fewest turnovers is probably going to take it.
Another one?
So is everybody taking the Texans?
Yeah, I think so.
Middle.
All right, then. Well, what is everybody's thoughts on this next matchup? Jacksonville, Buffalo.
I can't stand the Jaguars. I hate the Jaguars. Jaguars kiss my white ass. I'm picking the Bills. But like I said the last one, they could sneak by. But Josh Allen's a way better fucking quarterback, and he's been a team of one for a while now, and he knows how to get the job done.
Well, I will say this. There's a few things here. The game's in Jacksonville, but Jacksonville doesn't have much of a home field advantage.
No.
If anything, that helps the Bills coming out of the cold,
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least.
that's number one. Number two, I'll be honest, like I said, Jacksonville was the hottest team in the AFC going into the playoffs. But they're going to go up against the best quarterback in the conference.
Right.
Yes.
Like that is, and maybe the best running back.
Yeah.
He just won the rushing title.
Mm.
So it's interesting matchup. Part of me really thinks the Jaguars would be a cool story, and because of that, you kind of want to pick them, but I think they're gonna have to prove it to me.
I think it's looking like a letdown.
Yeah, because
That's what the Jaguars
I've seen
did.
Josh Allen do it. I have not seen Trevor Lawrence do anything remotely close to this.
Right.
No. I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going
Even
with the
though-
Bills. I think Jacksonville's hot, but I think it's going to run out. I think Josh finds a way to win.
He knows how to bully you. Yeah, that's a big man, a big body.
Yep.
Knows how to fucking. He just tears you up.
All right, and then our final matchup of the first round of the AFC, Patriots Chargers.
I can't go with the Chargers.
I am just going to go with the Patriots. Chargers are too banged up.
The
Yeah.
Chargers-
And having to go all the way to Foxborough.
Yeah, they're so beat up. I
They
mean,
are.
it's crazy how many injuries they've had this year. Herbert has just patched that shit together.
Yeah.
Him and Harbaugh have found a way to keep it together and make the playoffs, but
Is Alt back for the Chargers?
they were talking about
Yeah.
one of them coming back. Which one?
it's all.
Is it all?
Yeah, Slater. No way, Slater.
Yeah, but they were talking about one of them maybe trying to be back.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if they've actually made a decision or not.
Because they were playing great until he got hurt.
Yeah.
And when he went down, things went downhill and hurt.
But here's the other thing. The Patriots defense is not good.
No.
So I think Herbert will be able to put up some points. It's just whether they're going to be able to stop Drake May or not,
Right.
yeah.
which nobody's really been able to do this year. But at the same time, they haven't played very much anybody this year.
No. I mean, the teams they've scored a ton of points on are the Jets. The Jets haven't picked off anybody all year.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to think about. It's the first time in NFL history that's happened.
Yeah.
And
They got to fire Aaron Glenn after 1 year.
I know.
might
They
as
haven't
well.
yet. I don't think they will.
And I want to be like the other two teams I hated about the Patriots, but I don't really mind this iteration of the Patriots.
That's what I'm saying. I keep looking at it thinking but I don't mind Vrabel in May. Like,
Yeah, I don't-
I always liked Vrabel when he was in Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I
Yeah.
thought he got a bad deal in Tennessee.
Oh,
Of course,
he
it
totally
worked
did.
out good for him. He got out of that into
Yeah.
a much better situation.
I don't have anything against Vrabel. I don't have anything against Drake May.
Oh, I like Drake May.
Yeah.
He came out in the draft last year. I thought he was great.
You know, I just there's just some residue left over from past Patriots
It's just
stuff.
when you look at that's what you think of.
Yeah.
You see a
Yeah.
2-seed Patriots team.
You see Kraft, and it's like, yeah, that
When
guy.
you see the stadium, you see all the Super Bowls, you know who. Yeah. Just
Brady, a bastard.
All right, well, to the NFC, gentlemen, the Seattle Seahawks with a first-round bye. And in the 4-5 matchup is none other than the Carolina Panthers and Uncle Doug's Rams.
Well, I think the Rams play better this time, and I think we beat them.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
sorry, Uncle Doug. As funny as I think it would be for Carolina to get a playoff win, I'm not going to pick them to beat the Rams.
No.
I hope not.
Sorry, Brenda.
Yeah, I'm going with the Rams.
Because who was it a few years ago? Was it the Saints that had a losing record, went into the playoffs, and then won their first-round game?
Sea Chickens did it quite a few years ago.
Yeah, the Seahawks did it to the Saints.
Oh, was it? Was that what I was
Yeah,
thinking?
but that's the Beastquake run.
Oh, yeah.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's in Seattle. Like it's
Well, didn't the Giants win the Super Bowl with an 8-8 record one?
yeah.
So they came as
Yeah.
a wild card at 8-8, won the
Oh,
Super Bowl.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, and the next game is none other than my Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers.
I feel like if Trent Williams is back, the 49ers have a chance. I don't think they're going to win, but I think they have a chance. If Trent Williams isn't back, I think the Eagles easy.
Here's my thing. I'm going to pick the Eagles, but I told somebody earlier today. The Eagles are one of those teams that if they lost in the first round, I'd be like, that seems about right. And if they won the Super Bowl, I'd be like, that seems about right.
I think they're
It
kind of
depends on what Eagles team shows up. I don't know with them taking a week
It
off.
depends on which Eagles offense shows up.
That is true.
I mean,
Yeah.
Uncle Doug saw it in real time in his game. We came out in the first half and looked like we couldn't score on Zane and Xander's Little League team.
right.
And then in the second half, went off for like 500
Yeah, we
yards.
couldn't stop them.
Like
Yeah.
they scored every time they touched the ball in the second half and ended up making this huge comeback. Like,
Yeah.
but we've done that all season. We have games where we do it. Whole games where we look inept.
He disappeared against the Bears.
Yeah, and
Like-
then we come out and have this huge game and score 40-some points.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it's like the defense has been pretty consistent all year, but the offense is super inconsistent. You just don't know.
Well, I was talk radio this morning, unsportsmanlike. They had a pretty heated discussion. They've got a couple Eagles fans in the staff, and of course Chris Canty's on there and some other guys, and they're all talking about A.J. Brown and whether the Eagles are going to trade him. He's to leave. What's going to happen with him?
Well, I'm going to interrupt this for breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Trae Young has been traded to the Wizards
Oh,
For
okay.
what?
for C.J. McCollum and Corey Kispert.
Oh yeah, that's a
What?
fucking upgrade.
Well, they said that C.J. McCollum was going to have to be included in this deal because otherwise they couldn't make contracts work.
Right, yeah.
So C.J. McCollum, but he's expiring. This
Yeah.
is last year of his
So
deal.
is that it? No picks or anything?
That's what just came across my update.
Wow.
I get NBA. I don't get ESPN updates. I get NBA updates.
Oh, okay.
So that just came through. Corey Kispert's a nice, young role player,
Yeah.
shooter and stuff. But I kind of expected you to get more for Trae Young.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I kept waiting for you to keep going. After the two guys you mentioned, I'm like, where's the rest of it?
I mean, if that's all you can get out of Trae Young, first off, that ought to be insulting to Trae Young. But
Yeah.
second off, like, maybe that should tell you something. Like,
Yeah.
obviously more information could come out. Maybe I'll see something else here as I'm scrolling, but just saw Chris Haynes. He's reporting the same thing I just said. Shams, same thing. By the way, the GM that drafted Trae Young is now the Wizards GM.
Okay.
So
Oh my god. Well, more special treatment.
Huh. I expected them to at least be able to get a draft pick or two.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It just seems like they didn't get a lot.
I mean, maybe Atlanta was just happy to get him out.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. And his is an expiring contract too, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like his last year or something.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, remember we were having that conversation the other night?
Oh, I know we were talking about you trading for him.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was the last year of his deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Well, I will say this. I don't know that I'm ever going to be all on the Trae Young train.
Well, I never was either. I mean, I've always never really liked him, but the only reason I brought it up because the Pacers suck and we need some shooting.
But this does make Washington better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the best player on the team now,
Right.
like today.
They have a star
Yeah.
of some
yeah.
sort at least. Like, isn't Jordan Poole still there?
No, he got
he's-
traded for C.J. McCollum.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Poole's on the Pelicans, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Which
That's
I don't know how he's doing now because I've not been paying attention to the Pelicans. But like the first 5 or 6 games of the season, he was like balling out. But he does that. Like
Yeah.
where he has these hot streaks where he goes.
It's not leading the winning, so
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, I don't remember where we were now.
49ers.
Yeah. I think everybody picked
Oh.
the Eagles.
Yeah,
I did pick the Eagles, yes.
everybody did.
Yeah, I can't take the Niners.
I don't know, just too injured and in Philly.
Yeah.
I just don't.
But
trust
it's gonna
them.
be 50 fucking degrees. I was kind of hoping it'd be really cold,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be 50 degrees in Philly Sunday.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, the last matchup of the first round of the NFC
Yeah, the
is none other
Bears.
than Drew's Bears against the Packers. I mean,
Well,
yeah,
I'm picking the Bears.
I imagine that.
For many reasons. I think we're going to win, first off. Second off, as a Bears fan, you can't pick the Packers to beat your own team, much less anybody else.
That's probably
What did I say? So I don't know. Last time they were in Chicago, we won. We're a little bit
so.
healthier.
Did you guys split?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we split. They won at Lambeau. We won in Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, I will say this: I would have really put some thought into this, and although maybe it wouldn't even be the matchup anymore if it wouldn't have happened, but with Jordan Love missing the last couple games, I don't know what he's going to look like. With obviously Micah not going to play, which their defense has not looked the same since he's left.
And Willis is hurt, I think.
Yeah, Willis is off the team. He will not be able to play in the playoff game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So if Love gets hurt again, it's going to be that other guy.
It goes third string.
They signed Desmond Ritter off the practice squad.
That's even worse than I thought.
Why is Willis off the team?
He got hurt.
Oh, he's hurt.
So they just – I think he's still on the team, but he's not on the active
He's like on
roster.
IR.
Yeah, he's out on the playoff, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They signed Desmond Ritter off the
Is
practice
Watson
squad.
going to play?
I don't know.
Because I know he's been hurt. The
I have
last
no idea. And
few
Jacobs
games,
has been hurt. I have no idea. None of
Yeah.
them have played. They haven't won a game since they beat us in Lambeau like over a month ago.
But point is, they've got too many key injuries on this team. Even the guys that are going to play, we haven't seen play for a few weeks. I'm not picking the Packers. Although, if healthy, I think this would be a much more interesting matchup.
Yeah, I guess I'll pick the frickin' Bears.
Yeah.
God dang it.
There we go.
Ugh.
All right, back to the AFC, second round. We're going Patriots-Bills.
Wait, no. It'd be Patriots and Texans. The Broncos would get the
Yeah,
Bills.
they reseed.
They reseed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they reseed. So.
Oh, yeah.
So the Broncos would
Yeah.
get the Bills.
Well, did we all take the Patriots and Bills first off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
think so.
Did we all take?
Texans and Broncos, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay.
So, yeah,
Bills.
you're right. Reseeding, you're correct. Broncos, Texans. Or wait, what do we do?
Broncos, Bills.
Broncos, Bills.
Wow. That's going to
Patriots,
be a
Texans.
game.
Because here's my thing. The Broncos not only are the 1 seed and have looked good this year, but going to Mile High is no joke.
Right.
At least the cold wouldn't affect the Bills.
The cold won't, but
The altitude.
the
will.
altitude could. And on top of that, the way they've been beating teams all year is a great defense, which travels and plays in bad weather.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the scary part about them. But at the same time, we have not seen Bo Nix play in the playoffs.
Yeah, we got to see which Bo Nix shows up.
Yes, Bo Nix has also been a roller coaster ride this year. And again, like I said in the last matchup, you're going up against the best QB in the conference.
Yeah.
Like, you're not just going up against a quarterback that you're probably going to get to go out there and just lay an egg.
Right.
Like, you're going up against one of the toughest matchups you can go up against. That's rough. That's really rough.
I don't know. This may not be the right pick, but I think I'm going to pick the Bills to upset them. I think I'm taking the Bills to the AFC Championship game.
I think Josh Allen gets it done again, and the fact that they get to play a game and the Broncos are sitting,
Yeah.
and we've just seen some of that in the college football playoff over the last 2 years. The 8 teams that have set, only one of them's won.
Yeah, they're 1-7.
They're 1-7.
And
teams
the
with
games aren't
buys.
close for the most part.
I think there's a real thing about that sitting. It takes a good coach. It's hard to manage that, and I think the Bills might pull it off.
I think unless my team has injuries that we can heal,
Right.
I don't think I want to sit.
Yeah, that's the way I am too.
No.
I mean, if we need to get somebody healthy, yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'd rather they keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the Broncos. They've looked really good all year. I don't trust them. I don't trust them in this situation against the Bills.
They're another team that's come back a lot in the fourth quarter.
They don't have a lot of experience in the playoffs yet. So, and Josh Allen's there every year. So,
Yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah,
me too.
I trust Josh Allen more.
I think you guys talked me into it. I was pretty shaky on this pick, not because I don't believe in Josh Allen, but the Broncos team overall is good.
They are. Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like they have a great defense. I mean, they have put together some real legit weapons for Nix.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They have a decent run game.
yeah, they do.
And you're right. Playing at Mile High is a definite
Yes.
advantage.
It's one of the bigger advantages in sports, really.
Oh yeah,
I think
is.
it helps the Nuggets too.
Yeah. Oh, it does.
Oh, I think it helps the Avalanche in hockey. By the time the third period comes around, you've been skating for all those minutes.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
you're tired.
Now I will say this though, it hurts the Rockies.
Yeah, the Rockies.
Yes. Yeah, it does.
Oh, because of the way the ball flies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can't get their pitching staff never is able to keep it together.
No. Well, nobody wants to pitch there.
No,
So
no.
why? If you're a really good pitcher, you're not going to sign with the Rockies.
Not only do teams or do free agent pitching never sign there, but when guys are drafted there, they hate it.
Yeah.
Like pitchers, I mean, not
Right.
necessarily hitters. But like if you're a pitcher and you get drafted to the Rockies, you're pissed.
Yeah.
Like your agent and you are constantly trying to get you out of there because it's seriously a detriment to your career.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Your ERA is going up.
think about it. Think about it. They've never had like we just did their episode not that long ago. They have never had a legit ace ever
Yeah.
in the history of their
What
franchise.
did we find? A one-time All-Star?
Yeah, yeah,
That's all we could find.
Yeah.
dude. I mean, you think about that, man. Like,
And his ERA was 3-something.
what would really be interesting? Obviously, you couldn't do it, but would be like if you could redo somebody, like take Tom Seaver and be like redo your career in Colorado, see what it
Yeah.
looks like.
That'd be crazy,
You know what I
wouldn't it?
mean? Like,
Yeah.
That would be wild.
I mean, because you can't sign free agents because they won't go there. But what's stopping a team from trading somebody there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That would be really interesting. It's somebody that's dominant and then gets traded there and see what it actually does to him.
Right.
And they say it's not as bad now because of the humidor.
Right.
You know, because they put the balls in
Yeah.
the humidor before the game. They say it's not as bad anymore, but it can't. It didn't just go away.
No.
You can't just take the altitude out of the ball.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
All right. Well, anyway, Bills sweep here. Then our next matchup of Texans
Patriots.
Patriots. Yes, Texans Patriots.
Mm.
And this will be in Gillette or whatever it's
Yes.
called now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I will say
Second
this:
week in a row, the Texans will be going on the East Coast.
it's kind of a team of opposites. The Patriots are winning on offense. The Texans are winning on defense. I will say this though: I don't dislike C.J. Stroud.
No,
He
he looked
just-
really good last year.
The
looks
second
better.
half of the season,
Ever
he's
since he
played
got
much
hurt.
better.
Yeah, he got hurt, and he's come back, and he's been better.
Yeah. And to me, this is two of the better coaches in the AFC. I like both these guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like both the
Yeah.
coaches too.
I
Yeah,
think they're both good coaches, so both teams will be prepared.
Again, I'm gonna say screw it. I'm picking the Texans to upset the Patriots.
as much as I would like that to happen, I don't think I'm going to pick it.
I think I'm gonna go with it. Defense travels.
Man, this is a man. I didn't think it was gonna be this tough of a pick, but
Is everybody healthy on the Texans defense?
I don't know.
I
anybody
believe
that's hurt.
so. I think most of them are healthy. I haven't heard. I know like Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter are playing,
Okay.
and the last time I saw him play was against the Chargers, and everyone that I saw, they all look like normal guys.
you know what? I'm gonna pick Texans. I think they're gonna pull it. I think C.J. Stroud might have a great freaking game that night.
Well, I definitely think that's the deciding factor is what CJ does.
Yeah.
He looked better recently.
Yes.
And that's about the only other AFC South team I don't dislike. I kind of like the Texans.
I'll go with the Texans. I like their defense.
Ooh, Texans,
So
Bills.
you taking the Patriots, Alex?
Yeah, I took the Patriots.
Okay. So we'll have two games to talk about when we come back.
We're watching the Magic Nets game. I'm sorry, but you don't get to run around the court celebrating when you bank in a three from straight away.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's right.
Like seriously.
Yeah.
Whenever
like-
somebody does that, I say, you got to call
He's
that.
made 3 or 4 in a row, and he's acting like he's prime Steph Curry right
Dude,
now.
like
Oh, he's on fire.
it was an accident. That's the thing. Like you can grin and run back to the bench.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, and like shrug your shoulders, whatever. But you don't celebrate like you did it on purpose.
Right.
It was an accident.
Well, he can celebrate because it's probably gonna be the one and only game he gets that caught so much fire.
I will say though, I like that kid. I've watched the Nets 3 or 4 times this year on League Pass, and I think he might be a pretty decent point guard here in a few years. I'm not saying he's going to be, Steph Curry or something, but yeah. Anyway, NFC second round matchups would be the Seahawks
Oh my God.
and the Rams.
Yep. We get them
Yes.
again.
The Rams.
That's tough.
It
Yeah.
is. It really is.
I think the Rams this time are not going to let their foot off the gas and win the playoff game.
Yeah.
Because that night you were up, what, 30-20 or 30 to
I think we were up like
14?
10. And all we did was run the ball. And Devontae's back. So
And you guys have seemed to be Sam Darnold's kryptonite.
and we beat him earlier in the year.
You made him look real bad.
And so, yeah, I think we'll get him again.
And again, like you said earlier, they have to rest and wait.
But so yeah, I'm picking the Rams
I'm going to go with the
to win the third game of the series.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
Well, I'm sorry. I can't go with the Rams. I'm going to go with the Seahawks.
Well, I can definitely see it happening.
I will say this.
Let's see what Darnold's got up his sleeve.
I have been on the Rams train of them being the best team in the NFC almost the entire season. So I'm not going to jump off the train in the playoffs, especially against a team with an unproven playoff.
And that they
playoff
know.
stuff.
They've already played them twice.
Right,
So it's going to be
yeah.
a matchup of who's being the better, and I trust Matthew Stafford over Sam Darnold, even though Sam
yeah.
Darnold's had a good year.
I mean, I do too.
In my
but,
opinion, Matthew Stafford's MVP of the league. So I'm going to take the guy that has the MVP.
But I'm going to pull a Drew here, and I have a feeling.
There you
That's
go.
all right, Ray. I respect
Well,
it.
I mean, like I said, they just beat us a couple weeks ago, so
Yeah.
it could very easily
You guys
happen.
split. I mean, playing
And both
someone.
games were really close.
No way.
He just banked to get a 3 to win it.
That's what they get.
Paolo just banked it in.
They got to make sure his foot wasn't on the line. They got to check. I think he was good, but
He stepped back, but I wasn't paying attention to his feet. Yeah,
I know he was close to the line, so we gotta. Yeah,
that'll be 2 game winners and 3 games for Paolo if this holds up.
All right. Well, this isn't gonna show us the.
Yeah, we can't see his feet from here. He totally got it off.
It's off.
Again,
I love it.
It's funny he banked it in.
again, he fucking banked it in. Like back to back bank in 3s from straight away. Uh-oh.
That was close.
We might be going to double OT here. Oh, man.
Not just a regular bank; it was a teardropper bank.
Oh, they got to show it from the side.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah,
on the line.
these angles suck. Like,
Yeah,
why are we
why
showing
can't
from
we-
behind?
Why
Come
can't
on,
we
give
get?
us a side view? You got to have more cameras than that.
His foot was on the line.
Game's over. I
Game's
think-
over,
yeah,
right
I
as
think
well.
game's over, yeah.
Those are terrible views. I won't be overturning a call from that.
All the views are from behind.
Yeah.
I was supposed to see his toe on the line from behind. But thank you, Magic. Now let's move on to the NFL playoffs.
Yeah.
So everybody but Ray is picking the Rams, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our first in-room matchup for the night. Eagles, Bears, round 2.
In
Ding,
Chicago.
ding. Yeah, in Chicago.
And who knows? It's another week, so it could be another cold, windy game, just like the first time we played.
Yeah, I don't think the cold weather
It doesn't bother either
will be
one
a
of us.
factor for either team.
No. I mean, last time we played, it was actually cold in Philly on Black Friday.
Yeah.
And it was windy, so I was like, it don't matter either one of us.
They both play in cold weather. They both play outside.
Yeah.
They
We both want to run the ball anyway.
Yeah, they both run the ball quite a bit. I don't think the weather is going to be the
That
decider.
doesn't, no. As long as we don't get a foot of snow in Chicago, it's not going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Well, Drew, I'll beat you to it. I'll pick Chicago on this one.
I'm gonna pick the Eagles.
Well,
I'm a
not like we didn't
Bears
see that
fan.
coming.
Yeah.
Can't believe I picked the Bears twice. See?
I think Caleb's going to win it in the 4th.
It's a good pick.
He's on a roll.
It's a good pick. He does that.
You know the playoffs are wild when Ray's picking the Bears twice. What the fuck?
All right. Well, AFC and NFC championship games, boys.
Holy crap.
Bills, Patriots.
That's one of them. Yes, we'll talk about yours first.
Oh yeah, that
The
is
three of
mine.
us have
Yeah,
the Texans.
That's true.
We'll talk about yours first.
Yeah, Bill.
Oh.
Ooh. Bills Patriots for me. I wrote them this far, so maybe it's a hope, but I'm going Bills.
Well, before I redid mine, I said, well, if the Bills and the Patriots play again, I think Josh Allen's going to get them again.
I think so too.
I think the first time they kind of caught him by surprise there early in the year for how good they were, and then the second time they got him. So why not?
Not only did they get him, but Josh Allen had a big game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, the Patriots defense isn't good.
No, so it's going to come down to Drake May, Josh Allen showdown. I trust Josh Allen more than Drake May.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, again, I'm not anti Drake May.
No.
He's gonna have to show me.
Yeah.
Not only has he never done it, he never played in the playoffs,
Right.
but he played this cupcake schedule all year,
Yeah.
where we haven't seen him go head to head with good guys other than Josh Allen.
Right.
You
He's
know,
had zero pressure all year
yeah.
on him for anything. Like, none of these games have, like, I mean, they mean stuff, but not, like, mean stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like do or die games. From here on out, it's do or die.
And
Yeah.
what's the Bills' record? Like 12-5 or something?
I think they're 11-6.
Like they're way above. Like they've
12
been
and
grinding.
5.
They've been
5.
Mm-hmm.
they've been grinding these games out all year. You know.
Yeah. Some of
They're
these-
tested right now. They're definitely battle
They
tested.
easily could have a couple more wins, too. Like, they've had a couple clunkers.
Oh,
yeah.
I just want to know if Ed Oliver's playing, because that could be big for them in the playoffs.
That could.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
know.
I'm trying to find out here.
Yeah, I have no idea what their injury status.
Oh, it says Ed Oliver's on injured reserve.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that may be a bad sign. Anyway, so then for you guys, it is Bills Texans.
Yeah, I can't go against. I got to pick the Bills. I can't pick Texans on that one.
I mean, the Texans beat them in the regular season, and
Yeah,
they
but
scored just enough. But that game would be in Houston, exactly where it was during the regular season. They slowed down Josh a lot that night.
well, like John Cena said, your time is up. My time is now. And
Saying it out loud makes me not want to pick it. The Texans to the Super Bowl.
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to say that.
I know, but like that defense, I don't know. I'll go with the Bills. I'll say Josh makes it through.
Yeah, I'm saying Josh gets to his first Super Bowl.
To the Super Bowl.
Yep.
New York.
So is that a clean sweep? Everybody in the room has the Bills in the Super
I
Bowl?
think so.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, no matter how you shake it right now, there's another in-room matchup. It's either Bears Rams or Eagles Rams. So we all picked the Rams, right?
Yes.
Didn't Ray pick
I
the
picked
Seahawks?
the-
No, Ray has.
Oh, you
we
picked
got
the
3
Seahawks.
games. Okay, so
All right.
you want to do your game first, Alex?
Yeah.
Eagle Rams.
Eagles Rams. Well, I will say this, Uncle Doug. Of all the teams in the NFC playoffs, the Rams are the one I want to play the least.
Okay.
I will say this. The Seahawks do not scare me. The 49ers do not scare me. The Panthers definitely.
No, that's. I mean, Alex, me and you talked about it on New Year's. That's what we
Yeah.
wanted, but we couldn't play.
Right.
Right.
The Packers do not scare me. The Bears give me a little pause, but the Rams are the scariest team in the NFC, in my opinion. But that being said, I'm going to pick the Eagles.
Shocker.
Yeah.
It's okay when we get the Dad and I's turn.
So let's go ahead and go to Ray here. And Ray, what about this Seahawks Bears matchup you have there?
Bears are going to Seattle.
I don't know. A couple of non-battle tested quarterbacks.
It's true.
That's true.
Bears probably have the better offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seahawks probably got a better defense, but
Oh,
not
yeah.
by
Their
much.
defense is legit.
Yeah. If our defense doesn't turn you over, you're scoring on us.
I don't know. This is a rough pick. Because I really don't want to pick the Bears.
But it's hard to say the Seahawks in the Super Bowl.
It really is.
Sam Darnold Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these teams
Yeah,
I'm looking
that'd
at, I'm
be
like, we could
crazy.
easily have.
What if it was the Sam Darnold, Trevor Lawrence Super Bowl?
Oh my God.
What if it's a Bryce Young, Trevor Lawrence Super Bowl? What if the Panthers find a way?
Oh, jeez.
Like, I mean, some of these matchups could be wild.
Yeah.
Like, we could have some,
Hmm.
or it could just be people that have done it before. Like,
And they'll be playing in Seattle, huh?
Yeah.
yeah, we'll be in Seattle.
Everybody's
Which,
got to go to Seattle.
which, I mean, the weather don't bother the Bears.
Well, gonna be some kind of playoffs because Ray's got to pick the Bears again.
There we go. We don't
Holy
want to hear
fuck.
it. Bears. If I had told you, Ray, week 1, that you would pick the Bears to go to the Super Bowl, what would you have said?
I would have said I probably would have been in rehab or something.
Well, then Dad and I's NFC Championship game is the Bears and the Rams.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And you have to come to Chicago, Dad. You're LA boys.
know.
Matthew's better than what Jared Goff used to be.
Oh, yeah. Matthew can play in the cold.
Yeah, I mean, Goff just doesn't perform in the cold.
No.
He just doesn't.
He just doesn't perform in the playoffs. I will say, I worry about your run game.
Yeah, your defense guarding the run is not.
Landman has improved that a lot. It'll come down, I mean, if Alaric Jackson is healthy and we get most of our offensive line back, we can give Matthew time, I think we'll beat you.
I guess we'll see it on Saturday. The Bears Rome's supposed to be back for the first time in a month. The left tackle's supposed to be back, and our other corner's supposed to be back. So if they all come back, and by the time that happens, I think you'll just have too much to worry about on the outside to pack the box. So I'm gonna pick the Bears to go to the Super Bowl as well.
You taking the Rams, Uncle Doug?
Yep, I'm taking the Rams.
So here, I just want to
Holy crap.
say this. We have a perfect opportunity here, guys. Okay? You can take the Bears, you can take the Rams, I can take the Eagles, and you can take the Bills.
Or if you, Ray has, is that what?
Right.
Are we okay with all of our teams? We're just taking our teams, and then Ray gets the AFC.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no. Well, yeah, because I'm gonna. You know what sucks for this? We're gonna say the Bills are losing their 5th Super Bowl. They're not doing it to my team. The Bears are beating the Bills.
Oh, man.
And Ray wants the Bills to end their curse.
By the way, an Jersey
everybody
bet
does.
update. We still have not given Wade his NBA jersey. He still doesn't know who it is.
No.
Those of us in the room do, but we're not saying. Because he just hasn't been here.
Right.
Tonight would have been a perfect opportunity to give it to him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Baseball didn't happen because the Dodgers won.
Right. We said
Right.
nobody could pick the Dodgers, and the Dodgers won, so
Yeah.
nobody got a jersey for baseball. I feel like with 4 different teams, all 4 of them good, there's an opportunity for somebody to get a jersey here. There's still teams that could win that none of us
I
picked.
mean,
The
the Broncos or Patriots could easily come out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Broncos and
And
Patriots.
so
could-
could the Seahawks.
I mean, there's a chance, Alex. There's a chance all 3 of us don't make it out of the first round.
yeah.
I mean,
I find it. Yeah. I think you and I are a little bit more likely than he is.
yes.
But-
I feel pretty safe. Me and you, there's a chance. Just
Yeah.
because, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which 49er and Packer team show up. Because they both have opportunities, but I think
They're both really talented. There's
yeah.
no doubt.
I think we're both fine.
Yeah. I mean, Purdy played out of his mind the last 2 weeks of the season.
Oh, tell me about it. I was one of them, and Ray was the other one.
Dude, that play where he threw the touchdown, where he ran out to the left, ran forward, ran
Right.
backwards, ran forward again, threw it, and I was like, what was
After
that?
the play they clocked, it was like 10 seconds. I'm like, someone just hit him, please.
Right.
Like, oh,
Oh, boy.
this is just a.
That is oogly moogly.
Well,
This is just a. She's
come
not
on,
even-
Airman.
Poor girl.
Come on,
It's one of
Airman.
those free throw or point
Ooh, that's
challenges in
closer.
between timeouts, and this girl can't even get a 3-pointer from the NBA. Like it's rough. We haven't hit the rim yet.
She's probably
This
filing
is
papers.
this is the thing though. They always do this to people that can't play, that aren't athletic, and I'm like, that's so embarrassing. One of my favorite podcasters got taken out on the court at Boston College the other day. He's a Red Sox podcaster, and they invited him out to do it, and he was airballing everything. Like he was missing the rim by feet sometimes, and I'm like,
Look at her. She just looks so.
you got to say no if you're gonna embarrass yourself that bad,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I mean, she's just not a basketball player.
yeah,
right?
probably filing papers in the office somewhere.
But anyway, all right. Well, I think we have all of our Super Bowl winners.
The Bills losing, besides race, Bills losing their fifth Super
Bears.
Bowl.
Bowl. Bills win in the bowl.
I can't. That would be, again, it'd be like you, Dad, when the Rams played the Bengals. The one year one of our teams makes it, we play an AFC team that we don't want.
Yeah, that we lost.
Alex is the only one that actually beat the Chiefs. All the other years, it's
Yeah.
like,
I
really?
beat the Chiefs and the Patriots.
That's right.
You did, yes.
Fuck both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, really, that makes the Super Bowl so much sweeter.
When you beat
When
someone,
you beat somebody you
When
hate.
you beat a big time game, that a team you don't like, it just makes it feel good.
Yeah, absolutely, it does. And beating the Patriots had a little extra motivation. They had beaten us previously in the Super Bowl, and then afterwards it came out that they cheated, and the NFL did a dick about it.
Yeah.
Um,
They just.
So yeah. Well, boys, is there anything else we want to talk about before we? Do we want to pick any award winners for this, or we want to do that after this? We want to talk about that at another time, or another time before.
I think
that?
some of the awards are pretty easy. I think Myles Garrett's the Defensive Player of the Year.
Myles Garrett's got to win Defensive Player of the Year, right?
got to.
I
The
mean,
MVP's either Matthew Stafford or Drake May. I've already stated earlier, I think it's Matthew Stafford. He's thrown like 15 more touchdowns, same amount of picks, 400 more yards. He won 12 games to Drake May's what?
I think I saw the other day that he's the first player. Maybe he was the first player. Maybe he said he was one of so many, but one of the only players in NBA history to lead the league in yards and touchdowns while throwing less than 10 picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's done it at the age of 37.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And can I say one thing? When a quarterback lays down for you because you got your record-breaking sack, you don't get to comment on how many games it takes for another guy to break your record.
Well, in that whole thing,
Right.
Myles Garrett did it in less snaps.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He did it like 200 less snaps than T.J. Watt. And he did it like 100 less snaps than Strahan.
That's a lot less. Wow.
Yeah.
So Strahan can kiss my ass and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he was saying like I have the 16 game record and Garrett has the 7. I'm like, you just don't have it anymore, Strahan. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just let it go.
Sorry, Batcher. You're the only record that's been broken when we've gotten like one more game.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Um,
you probably shouldn't have had it to begin with because Reggie White had 21 and a half in like 12 games.
yeah.
So, I mean, if Reggie White got
Yeah.
4 more games, who knows where he could have easily got like 25 or something stupid. That's what I was hoping
Yeah.
Myles Garrett would do, and he sat at 21
I know.
and a half forever.
Yeah, he did. So, do you think Tyler Shuck is going to win Rookie of the Year?
I don't know.
'Cause he played like half the season, but he played really well.
He put some decent stats up in that 1 games, actually.
Yeah.
He went close. I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other guys.
Receiver.
Mate, I doubt.
Is this Jackson Smith's second year?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about
it's
the
like
kid
his
at
third
Tampa
year.
Bay?
He kind of fell off. Emeka Ibuka.
Yeah, Abuka.
We also have Ashton Genty. He had like what?
He did get 1,000 yards rushing, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had a fairly decent season for a. Did you see that stat that Wade sent us the
Yeah.
other night? That is insane.
Yeah.
What was it like? He had 1,200 yards after contact, and he had 1,400 yards total for the season.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
That's wild.
200 yards before contact for the entire season?
Yeah, that's just.
It's ridiculous.
That's pathetic, is what it is.
It is.
If you're an
That's
offensive
terrible
lineman, you
offensive
ought to
line.
be embarrassed.
Yeah. He only has 100 yards of not being touched.
Like, what are we doing
Like
here?
that's.
So Tyler Shuck, he played 11 games, so it was more than I thought. He played in 11 games. I don't know how many starts that was, but he played in 11 games because Spencer Rattler played in 9, so they obviously overlapped a little bit.
Yeah.
But he had a 67% completion percentage, threw for almost 2,400 yards, 216 yards a game, threw for 10 touchdowns and 6 picks.
Yeah. He started in 9 games.
Okay.
So, and he went 5-4.
Which for the Saints is pretty good.
Yeah. There's not much on that roster.
No, there's
They
not.
I think we talked about this kind of at the midview. They traded away one of their best receivers, like deep threats, Rashid. Yeah.
By the way, he's sacked 31 times in those games.
Yeah, see, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good.
But
I know offensive player of the year. They've been talking about Puka and Jackson Smith-Njigba. I don't think it should be either one. I think it should be Bijan.
I was gonna say
Oh.
I think it's a running back matchup between Bijan and McCaffrey.
I think it's Bijan. Bijan has more total yards.
Yeah, I think
I know
Bijan-
McCaffrey's done what? Did he get 1,000 out of that?
he
He didn't.
He got.
Well, then I
he's,
think
like, he's like 947 on his receiving yards or something like that.
okay. Yeah, Bijan's got like 1,400 rushing yards, and then he's got like 800 some. But he's got like 2,298 or 2,289 yards from scrimmage. He's like 12th all time. Like as a season he almost has 2,300 yards. So my vote would be for Bijan to be offensive player of the year. I know both receivers have had good years, but I'm like Bijan. I know they won't give it to him since the Falcons went 8-9.
Oh yeah.
But I would pick Bijan.
I mean, here's my thing: Bijan Robinson averaged over 5 yards a carry. McCaffrey averaged less than 4. He was like 3.8.
Yeah. Well, I saw a stat today. They were talking about 150-yard games this season, and Bijan had 7. He led the league.
Yeah.
Number 2 was Puka with 4, and then I think McCaffrey had 3 or 4. So, I mean, I think Bijan should get it.
He won't.
I
but
like Puka, but, I mean,
I think they're gonna
Bijan had a great year.
they're going to give it to Jackson Smith and Njigba because the way he started.
Yeah, Puka had a better year than him. If they're not going to give it to Bijan, I think they ought to give it to Puka. But I just looked up Rookie of the Year stuff, and they said some of the best odds are on. I'm not sure how you pronounce his first name, Teteria McMillan, the Panthers wide receiver.
Yeah,
Oh.
I forgot about that. He's come on. He's been Bryce Young's best.
Yeah, he's got. I knew there was some other receiver I was forgetting. I'm not sure how long ago this was, but he was up to 65 catches, almost 1,000 yards, and 7
Here's his
touchdowns.
stats. He's got 70 catches for 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, so
And he's got 0 rushing stats. So it's probably one of the better receiving years for a Panther in a while.
yeah.
Probably right. And nobody else on the team even had 400 yards.
So yeah, I think Bryce Young only threw for like 3,000.
He barely got there. 3,011. I didn't think he was going to get it. I thought he was going to end the year in the 2000s. I
Yeah.
really did.
Yeah, he threw a third of his yards to him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, Bryce Young didn't have that great of a year, really.
no, I was shocked when I was doing my QB rankings and things. I looked at it and said, really? He's only thrown for 3? Because he's had some big games.
Yeah.
But then he's had other games where it's like, oh. Like, it's rough.
I just don't think Bryce Young's that guy.
No.
I'll be interested to see what Brock thinks. I know Brock was
Yeah.
talking him up pretty big before the season rankings, like talking about how he thought he was going to have a breakout year and stuff. So,
Buddy.
yeah, buddy. Yeah.
I mean, here he had a game in their loss against Tampa, 68 completion percentage, 266 yards, touchdown, interception. But then the week 4 against Seattle, 54 yards.
What? 54?
54 yards.
Holy cow.
Earlier in the year, he had a 121, a 102, 124. But then he's had a 448 against the Falcons. He's had a 200, a couple other 200s, a 328, but then you have a 54. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
that's.
I would that would be so infuriating as a fan. Cuz
Yeah.
like I get irritated when it's like, "Oh, Hurts had 170 yards today." And I'm like, "Huh." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
but like it and it's different too, like there are games with like Caleb Williams does the same thing where they throw for only 100 and some yards, but then they're like, "Oh, but they have 70 or 80 rushing yards."
Yeah.
On top of it.
Or it's
But
like the teams.
Bryce Young doesn't do that.
No.
Bryce Young doesn't have a lot. Like you'd think he would, like run around a little bit, but he doesn't really.
Or it's like, well, I mean, I guess Panthers do this. As long as the running game has like one of Caleb's worst games was against the Eagles, but the running backs combined for like 200 some yards.
Yeah.
So you can't get. But I think was it Rico Dowdle?
Yeah.
And then Chuba Hubbard or whatever. The two of them I think have been running the ball decent for the Panthers.
Well, Rico Dowdle had like 5 200-yard games this year.
yeah. So he's
Like
well, here, let's see.
Well, you know what's sad is that They got Philip Rivers up the high school coaching, and he didn't put no fucking 54 yards up.
That's very true. Yeah.
That's very true.
What happened to Rico? He hurt. No, he's playing
Oh.
17 games, but he's only got 1,000 yards rushing.
Really?
Yeah. Let me see here.
Who's that?
Well,
The Panthers running
he
back.
also put up a bunch of receiving yards.
Let me see. Let me slide over. From scrimmage, he's got 1,300 yards, so he's only got 300 yards or 297 receiving.
Wow.
But yeah, he started the year 12, 9, 30, 32, 206, 183, 79, 54, 103, and then after that, or not 103, 130, and then from there it's been 53, 45, 38, 58, 49, 29, 59, 10. So I don't know if people are just making Bryce Young beat him, which that's what I would do. I would make Bryce Young beat me.
He does also split time with Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah.
So, like, they're both on the field a decent amount. But anyway, I think we've meandered enough.
Yeah.
How long have we been going, Ray?
Hour and 5.
Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. Well, we appreciate you tuning in for this NFL preview. Be looking out for a NFL or NBA update here at some point. And be watching those playoffs, thinking of our winners. Be rooting for me to get an Eagles jersey.
Bills.
The Bears.
And be thinking about the quarterbacks. That's coming up too.
Yes, our QB episode.
yeah.
We should be recording it very soon.
And it's going to be very entertaining.
It's going to be very
I
entertaining.
think so. Yeah,
very-
we need to make sure it's tonight. We can be here at 6:30, so we can
Yes.
call people.
There's
We,
Yeah.
we probably ought to see if we can get people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
There's
more
going to be
people in the room.
lots of movement, lots of discussion about people.
Yes.
Yep. It's be fun.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in to Sports the NEMO Way.